Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you clicking on that video as always. And today we are back with another video. And in today's video, I want to explore what I consider to be my favorite fragrance from the House of Creed. Now, when we talk about Creed, Creed is a luxury brand, fragrance company, niche. They only do fragrance and arguably have maybe the most talked about, the most highly regarded scent in the last 10 or 15 years or so in Creed Aventus. I know a lot of you guys are burnt out on Creed Aventus. This video is not a video on Creed Aventus. Instead, it's on a lesser talked about fragrance from the house that, again, I consider to be my favorite. I like this even more than Creed Aventus. Over the years, Creed has been known for their exceptional craftsmanship, their really inspired creations, along with incredible materials, incredible quality. There's just this exceptional touch to it that makes you feel maybe a little bit more confident wearing it. This is a great scent, and I absolutely love this stuff. The scent I'm talking about is Creed Himalaya. Let's get into it. I really like Creed atomizers. They put out a lot of fragrance, lots of juice on the spray. So, oh man, this stuff is just so good in the air. Before I get into the scent, I just want to quickly talk about the presentation. Now, this bottle I really like. I really like this sort of silver. I've talked about this scent on the channel prior to this, and yes, the bottle is simplistic. It has this sort of silver metal color to it. But for me, this really evokes what this scent is trying to do. The name Himalaya, the color of the bottle, it is really meant to represent the awe-inspiring landscape of the Himalayan mountains. So Himalaya is described as a fresh, woody scent, and it evokes what I would imagine to be standing in the Himalayan mountains, snow-capped mountains with a deep valley of lush green below it. It has that beautiful combination of this really citrusy opening, lemon, grapefruit, along with this airy quality to it. As it settles in, you'll notice a slight touch of nutmeg and black pepper, just adding this element to it that, along with that citrus and that airiness, is really unique to me. And, some people say this reminds them of some really popular scents from the 90s. I do get some of that vibe, but this is just a next level quality. As you get into the heart of this, you're going to be met with some cedarwood, some sandalwood, along with some vetiver, adding that greenness to this. Again, blending those two worlds of the snow-capped mountains and the lush valley below. And it's just incredible. I love that combination of the two. It's really unique. I will say this reminds me sometimes of green Irish tweed in some of its green vetiver sort of heavy elements. So that's a bonus for me, but it doesn't smell like green Irish tweed. But there are moments where it is reminiscent of it. And finally, in the base of this scent, as it dries down and as you wear it throughout the day, it gets a little warmer. That ambergris, that musk, stunning. Ambergris in Creed fragrances is stunning. There is no other word for it. It's the signature of Creed fragrances, and it's what sets them apart. It's why it is so difficult to truly clone a Creed fragrance, because if there is ambergris in there and they're using real ambergris in these cases, you just can't do that cost effectively. So if a scent is going to cost $20, they are using ambergris in a way that it is formulated, the science behind it, and mixing things to get that accord. You're just not going to get the real thing. And this has the real thing. It sets it apart. It makes it feel more luxury. It adds a soapy, slightly aquatic, and it's just, oh man, it's just so good. This, again, guys, when I first smelled this, I knew I needed a bottle of it. I knew I needed to get a bottle of it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, man, I wish I hadn't tested that, because I wasn't prepared to spend the amount of money that this costs. Now, retail for this is well into the 400s. Luckily, you don't have to pay retail. You can find it on online discounters. And as a matter of fact, right now on Jomashop, you can get it for a really fantastic price. You can get a tester bottle, if you don't mind it coming without the cap, for under $200, which is an absolute steal in my opinion. Aside from that, you can get the full presentation, 100 mLs, for, I want to say, around $230, maybe a little less. I'm going to be sure to link it down below. When you click that link to Jomashop, I will have other fragrances that I enjoy on that same list. So check those out. I will get a small commission if you decide to use my link. Don't feel obligated to use my link, but if you decide to use it, just know that the small commission that I do get goes back into this channel. My goal with this channel is to try more and more fragrances, to make newer videos, just invest in the channel. And that's ultimately my goal with this. So this scent, I just felt compelled to talk about it. It is one, again, that I don't think gets talked about enough, because it is overshadowed by some others from the House of Creed, like Green Irish Tweed, like Aventus. And as far as longevity goes, I get good longevity from this. Now, it does sit closer to the skin. It's not going to project like a monster, but I think the good news about that is it makes this a more versatile scent, more event appropriate. So you can wear this to the office, you can wear this casually, you can wear this to a formal event. I mean, it's that versatile. You can wear it to a wedding and not have all the attention on you when it should be on the couple getting married. You're not going to be the cologne guy, but you're going to smell fantastic. You are going to get noticed. I get compliments on this all the time. And part of that is just how this sort of makes you feel just a little bit more inspired, a little bit more confident in what you're wearing, how you feel that day. And that's what a fragrance should do. It should make you feel a little bit more confident, but it's not going to get you to where you're going, if that makes any sense. You have to have confidence in yourself, but this can give you a little bit of a boost. That's the way I see fragrance, and it's kind of the finishing touch on the total package. It's not going to make the person, that's in you, but without getting too deep, if you're going to own more expensive niche brand fragrances, there's a ton to choose from. Just this one, for me, is something special. Just to sort of wrap things up, this is impressive. It's sophisticated. It's fresh. It's woody. It's a little bit spicy. It's cooling. It evokes the Himalayan mountains. And there's nothing I love more than a versatile, transportive fragrance. And this will transport you. I've never been to the Himalayan mountains, but I would imagine that this is the vibe you would get if you were there. Just incredible stuff that you need to try. Creed, Himalaya. That's all I have today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below whether or not you have tried Creed Himalaya. What is your experience with it? I'd love to know. If you like what you saw today, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.